Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a quick little reading about your love situation right now. Anything the cards would like to tell us about your current love life, what to work on, what to consider, just anything that, any kind of message that we're getting. Right away we got two cards. I'm going to pick one more card for this reading. Go ahead and go with this top one. We'll quickly go over these three cards and then get into the card choosing process. So we have the card, Tell Me How You Really Feel, Build and Create Together, Opposites Attract. Okay, we're going to work off of these three cards. We're going to go ahead and pick from our tarot, our tea leaves, and one message from our message cards. So if you like to stick with us during the card choosing process, stick around. If you like to just get straight to the reading, please look down below for the timestamp for that. I'm gonna go ahead and start with our tarot deck and see what kind of information we could get out of our tarot. Any kind of clarity that we need to know about. And this is about the love situation that the cards want to tell us about. Now this one's very sticky actually. I'm gonna go with this one. Interesting. Like this one. We're gonna go with these 7 tarot cards and we're going to go ahead and get about 4 of these tea leaves. Any kind of message for our love situation. We have 3. I'm going to take the top one. Ooh, thank you. We'll go ahead and go with these 5. Why not? Take one from our message card. I like this one, the way it popped out. Just saying like, here I am. Okay. So if you're just joining us, we did our card choosing process. If you've been with us, you saw how we chose our cards. So we have for our love situation, tell me how you really feel. And I feel this is a you thing. I feel you're not really saying what you want, need, desire. You're kind of, I feel this is, for the one I'm reading for, I feel this is a you. I don't feel this is the opposing side. So we have build and create together. I feel these are your needs. You kind of want to say this kind of message to somebody, but you can't find the words. Opposites attract. I feel you're questioning a lot. Opposites attract, I don't feel is a problem for you. I feel it's a very good thing. You kind of came to the terms of being with this person for that reason. You were kind of using it as an excuse. I'm feeling that you were using it as a hurdle, like, well, we don't have anything in common, but I'm hearing the message like possibly that person is into sports or into some kind of thing that you're just totally not into. And I'm receiving the message that you don't really have to be into it. Like that's why couples have other friends aside from the relationship. So if like this person likes to hike and you just like to kind of, you know, lounge and enjoy the beach, like it's okay to let them go hike and get this adventure out of them and reunite with you. I feel this kind of makes them love you more, appreciate you more. It's kind of just communicating and speaking up. I'm feeling this reading is about you not really saying what you really want out of it, what you really need. And I feel they're available to it. I'm getting the sense they're very much available to taking the next step. They're very much available to taking this serious leap, especially coming into the new year 2024. A lot of engagements have been happening this year, a lot of plans for the future, and I feel they're on board with this. I feel it's just something that you have to kind of let go of the excuses per se, let go of the mind chatter, let go of whatever kind of hurdles you're not allowing this person fully in on. And it's okay. The universe wants to say it's safe. It's safe to go ahead and say it. We have eagle. triumph over troubles, obstacles. We have broom, new home, new attitude. This is probably a good New Year card. Kind of clearing out the old, making your home new again, kind of having a love list for your home. Like, what kind of energy do you want in your home? You know, what kind of baggage do you want to clear up? It's kind of like with this broom here. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of getting rid of dustiness, just getting rid of your dustiness, the home's dustiness, just things that don't serve you anymore. I'm getting the message you were probably into something maybe these past 5 years that just aren't serving you anymore. Maybe it's those old bottles of wine or those, you know, just like dusty books that you'll never read. You're not into that topic. There's just like a new you vibration I'm feeling. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. I feel this is from yourself. This crown card, I feel you're going to have a new respect for yourself with kind of coming out with this treasure of information, this, you know, communication that you really need to get out of your system. And you're going to just, I feel like growth, like peeling an onion almost. I feel like this peeling effect that you're going to go ahead and let some layers down, but it's really going to up-level you, up-level your love situation, your relationship status. Purse, pay attention to your finances. I'll put this with the build and create together. There's definitely a lot of potential once we really get grounded with ourselves, with our money, with our health. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the tarot and see what else we can get for this reading. We have King of Swords. I can see that you take yourself very seriously. You take yourself very honorable. You kind of are very choosy who you have in your life, who you're kind of seen around with, who you're going to break bread with, what kind of restaurants you're going to be seen at. I have this like, kind of like, I don't know the right word. I want to say pompous, but that's not really, not in a bad way pompous, but this very high standard for yourself of who you're going to date, who you're going to be seen with, who you're going to associate with. And this is all very good, very, you know, we should have high standards for ourselves. I'm hearing Spirit say this has served you very well, but it kind of holds you back from being the one to initiate vulnerable conversations, being the one to initiate vulnerable moves even. We have the Three of Swords. This is 2 sword energy. I feel you're afraid of a broken heart. You're afraid of a third person. I'm almost seeing, especially with this younger woman card. I'm seeing like a fear of a third person, a third party. Maybe somebody that's you feel can get the attention of your potential suitor, your potential lover. You feel possibly insecure. Maybe it's because this person's young or has a young heart, a young playful look, a young playful demeanor. And you take yourself way more seriously than somebody so youthful. I feel a lot of thoughts are coming towards you, a lot of ideas, a lot of chatter, a lot of mind games, a lot of kind of things that really take over your mood. And I feel this is possibly in front of the person, in front of this love situation, that this happens like when you're together, and it honestly takes away from the mood. It takes away from you guys being together, your time together. All this mind chatter is definitely not serving your time together, because you probably ask a question or you assume something that kind of takes away from the time together. So it's really confusing for this person. I feel you want to seclude yourself a lot. You want to just kind of end it. You want nothing to do with it. Like if it's not going exactly how you assumed it would go, or if it's not going ideally, how you ideally thought it would go, you're kind of just ready. Like, no, that's it. Like you're very easy to throw in the towel. And this is something that's kind of a warning to me, where you're not really allowing your nervous system or yourself to connect with people in general, not just this one person, just that not everybody will be perfect, where you really have to put the work within yourself to allow somebody in, to allow this feeling, this vulnerability, you know, kind of putting your nervous system or your insides in a really shaky, spooky spot because butterflies are running, like it's just kind of very emotional. But the universe wants me to say, like, it's okay, you know, just breathe through it. Let it be vulnerable. Let them see you cry. Let them see you squirm a little. Like, we don't always have to be this really have it together kind of person. They've already seen that, and I feel like they want to see this other side of you. They want to see this vulnerable side of you. Even the one, you know, that says like, oh, okay, well, you know, you're hanging out with so-and-so. Okay. I mean, just communicate it. They don't have to see just like the very peeled version of you and the very dark side, but they can see just a little bit more vulnerability, I feel. The Empress, this is a beautiful card for you. I feel you are kind of nurturing your environment to be this kind of softer person. You are nurturing it through content you're probably reading, just this feeling that you're kind of open to your feminine side, your mothering side, your caring side. This card wants to take over all the time. This with the King of Swords, you do want to be this strong statue person that has it together, has her finances together, has just everything well-rounded, but you're kind of ready to, you know, like let go and let somebody lead. And it just really makes the dynamic, the polarity kind of worthwhile, that there's a yin and a yang, you know, a female and a male, kind of the energy per se. Even if you're a same-sex couple, we always do choose the energy that we're going to partake at certain times of day, at least certain events, you know. Sometimes we can be this dominant side because it is our nature that we want to, you know, have some say, some control, but you're also seeing this potential of leaning back kind of energy. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we'll go ahead and come out with the outcome card. Ooh, the Chariot. I feel you are really afraid to be vulnerable. You're afraid to kind of show too much of yourself, even in your finances or what you like to do in your free time. You're afraid to kind of have that vulnerable side. You're always trying to have it together. You're trying to show that you have it together. You don't need anybody. You feel it's like a very downgrade to kind of show your vulnerability. I'm almost seeing the universe wants you to know it's not. They really do want to see this. By being vulnerable, we do get to be this person that kind of gets to have it all, that gets to have everything, that gets to be their own 4-minute mile, and people look up to. And relationship wise, people really want to see more healthy relationships, and you do have the potential because you have both sides to you, but it's really about being a little bit more vulnerable, letting someone know how you really feel. You know, that doesn't work for me, that does. We don't have to like please them or people please in any way possible. Just kind of being more open, like more vulnerable, more sweet. If they're not used to it and you don't get the reaction that you want right away, just know it takes time. They've gotten used to this very strong, statuesque person, and it does take time, but you just kind of go with what feels good, be a little bit vulnerable at a time, and as it feels better, it just becomes more natural. You don't have to talk about it so much. It's just very natural. So for our message card, we have cleanse. Wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glades. It's almost like a rebirth, cleansing yourself from this feeling that you feel that you need to have, or this persona you might feel that you must take. And it's because we got used to it. We do get used to being that strong person that's never vulnerable, never cries, you know. We make our money, we have it all, but this person truly does want to see this other side of you. So with that, my dear listener, that's all I have for you today from our guides, from the universe, from spirit. If this reading resonated with you, please comment down below, give it a like. If you like your own personal reading, I do offer them at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com. And if it didn't, I have plenty more coming, especially for the new year. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye.